Hello! Today I want to tell you how I saved 235 euros by listening to the language of life. Have you ever saved money by listening to the language of life? And what is the language of life? So, in my experience, life is talking to us constantly. It's giving us hints and signs and answers our questions when, if we are able and willing to listen to it. So, an example, you could have some financial worries and they can be like busying you all the time. And then you're going outside on the road and someone is passing with his bicycle and shouting into his cell phone, "Money is nothing you need to worry about." So that can be your answer, for example. So life is speaking through other people to us. Life is speaking through what is happening in our life and what is not happening in our life. And we can quite clearly see like what life wants to tell us if we are willing to listen. So, and now I want to tell you how I saved that money. So first, I did something stupid. Like I found myself buying services online from suspicious websites because I thought I would be in need of some information and I wanted to do that. And I found myself like constantly paying for some small amount here and there again and again, like for like 2 days in a row. Although I usually never do that, but that was kind of some learning for me this week. So I did that, and then I got upset with myself because the results were obviously also suspicious and weird and fake. They were obviously fake. And I was kind of blaming myself because I should have known better. And of course, I knew better because the answers are not in the outside. The answers are always in myself, and I knew the answers already. And that was one of the learnings. So I don't have to look for answers outside, and especially not on suspicious websites and even paying for their services. So I spent 235 euros on that, giving out my bank details to some strange whatever computer systems. And then the language of life spoke to me because like on the second day when I was again paying for weird services with my bank card, my bank denied access to my card anymore because it was so suspicious. So I couldn't pay anymore. And I called my bank the next day because obviously now I couldn't use my bank card anymore and I needed to go buy groceries and stuff. And then they told me, yeah, we can open your card again if you feel that these actions were not suspicious. But actually I felt that they were, although I was paying for them. But I had already asked for refunds and I didn't get any kind of, because of these like fake products I got. So, and I obviously never got any answers because there's only computer made up programs which get you your money. And so I told that lady that, okay, I gave that number wrong, and I don't want them to use it anymore, and they would have had access, like, because I gained access to my card. And I want to like lock my card, keep it locked. And that's what I did. And this way they had not even drawn any money from my account because it was a weekend. And they cannot anymore because now this card doesn't exist anymore. And I learned something about my behavior and following like kind of impulses which are leading in the wrong direction, like searching for solutions from outside, and also obviously using weird websites. And in this way, I didn't pay for these 235 euros, although I feel it would have been a very, very small amount for that learning. But I didn't even have to pay that. And this is how I feel like these 235 euros, I wasn't charged because I listened to my bank and also to like the language of life, which told me now it's enough. Now it's enough. You cannot pay anymore. You cannot give your permission again, like for the 50th time. I don't know how many times I gave it, maybe 15 times, I don't know. Because some in between it didn't work for some time, so I kept on giving that and creating these suspicious activities on my account myself. So, and in this way, I got my groceries this week, a haircut and a bonus card, which I wanted to buy for a long time already, for free. Because all of that together was 235 euros. So it pays off to listen to the language of life. Highly recommend that. And I'm really curious about your experiences. If you had similar experiences or done anything like that as well, I would be most happy to hear from you. Drop a comment and let's all keep on listening to the language of life. You're welcome to like this video and also to subscribe to my channel. And this is supporting growing my channel. Thank you so much and see you soon.